Hi YouTube. Sorry about using the reflection with my dirty mirror in the camera. I'm just trying to... Oh yeah, there is. Look at that lovely big ring. That's from the satellite thing that I use in my... Well, I don't use it in my car anymore, but it's what I use to hold the camera in here when I'm making videos and stuff. But I've got a lot to show you, so I thought I'd have it freehand. Oh, I've got sparkly bits in my hair from work. Makes the place look cheerful. Anyway, right. Looking at the camera in that, I should be looking there. Right. The last video I did was just before the the pop-up shop, the Makielab pop-up shop thing, and the Blythe meet. So I'll tell you all about that. I have got lots of other things, updates and stuff that I want to do, but I'll have to do them another time. First of all, I didn't get the Blythe hair reroute done in time. Obviously I knew that I wouldn't. I have done some more in the meantime. As you can see, there's quite a bulk of hair on the top of it, and I've started going further around the scalp line. I mean, if I can, will it focus? Yes. By my thumbnail, that you can see how much finer that bottom line is, where they all have to be so close together. And it really is a long-winded fiddly job. As you can see, here's some actual plugs that I've put together waiting to be done, which I have to get wet again. These are the tools that I've used. My hairdresser, well, not my hairdresser, but the hairdresser near me, gave me one of her rotten old combs that she didn't want anymore. She was going to throw it away, and that's really handy. And this crochet hook, look at the side. Let me show you in conjunction with the... Ah, it's really hard. Right, is it going to focus? That's the question. Yeah, kind of. Look at the size of it. You have to force that. Come on, focus. It's trying. It's not liking it much, is it? I'm just too close because it's so tiny. That's about as best I'm going to be able to get. Yeah, forcing that through every hole and pulling it back out again. It's hard work, but it'll be worth it in the long run. I've got a few Makey business cards I picked up, one of which was actually one of my own doll pictures, which was rather cool, and they only had a couple left, and I've kept one for myself and gave a couple to the girls at the Blythe meet thingy. So when I send things out, I'll add some of those stuff for the guys, because yeah, it's cool, it's fun, it's groovy. There's another one on the mirror there. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, so that's what's Ziggy. Haven't done anything with him. Got a couple of package openings to do. I'm not going to do them on film though. One's going to be a little Christmas gift for the little dolls, and the other one is a competition that one of the forum users on Makielab forums ran, because she made a dress, quite a nice sparkly sort of dress, and we all had a go. Very simple. It was a simple draw really, and I won the draw. So I'm pretending I haven't told Mushroom about it. I'm running a little story, because at the Makey shop, whilst we were there after the Blythe meet, the Wired UK TV crew turned up. I was upstairs at the time, so I didn't actually see them turn up, but they grabbed Manta and Amy to do a little interview, and of course I launched down the stairs and they took Mushroom. So Mushroom's famous now. She's been on screen. Well, I don't know whether they've shown it or where it's going to be aired or whatever, but I'm sort of running this thing that Mushroom's got a bit of a big head now, a bit of an ego on her, so I haven't told her that I've won her a dress, because it should just go, you know, just be silly. She'll want a red carpet and demand riders to go on display and stuff like that soon. So yeah, that's what's going on there. I will move over all the mess to all my little bits and pieces. There was a Secret Santa at the Blythe meet, and this was the gift that I pulled out, which is a Woolly Rockers dress. Now in Blythe circles they'll probably have heard of her, because she makes the most wonderful, really tiny hand-knitted garments, and this is a Blythe dress. Also fits my Makey, of course. But yeah, that was really nice that I got that. There's a box of remint there I got in the Japan Centre a little while afterwards, so some of the dolls will get that as a present. The bits and bobs that they were selling at the shop, I picked up an eye patch, And I picked up, well I didn't, my flatmate did a couple of days later because they didn't have them in the shop when I went, but I've got a new extra pair of glasses for Mushroom that are in there, but I'm keeping them boxed up. But over here I've got rather a pleasant little Christmas scene. Oh, happy Christmas. Look, there they all are to date, all standing around the tree. There's one little one right at the top there, I don't know if you can see. It's Fidget gripping hold of the star with all of his might. And then down here we've got Rose still gripping her balloon. She won't let go of it. She's also holding her little rhino and the little felted bunny I made for her. Down here we've got Fidget, and this will be a recognisable scene that I'll tell you about later on. He's got a little mate here, which is like the cutest thing I found in a cheapie shop in town, and it's a face changing little kawaii charm thing. I think that's the cutest thing ever, with a little heart button. Here's Mushroom carrying another one of the little gifts. I picked her up at the shop, a little lightsaber. I also had sent afterwards, I ordered online an extra grippy hand, and she's also got a pair of new legs to pose with, because her other ones I was abusing a little bit. She had kind of weak knees, couldn't stand up very well, so now she can stand easily. Here's Mushroom. She's wearing that Ducky Monster hat that I had in one of my recent videos, because it fits her perfectly as well. And she's also wearing a jacket that you might recognise. Some of you might actually subscribe to Lorty, PHXXX Cowgirl, I think, Phoenix Cowgirl, on YouTube. And she sold, it was a very quick thing, I think I must have caught it just as she listed it. She sold that wonderful jacket that her boy used to wear, her last boy, and I snapped that up when I saw it. In theory, because I didn't know whether I was going to be making my floating head into a boy or not, so I got it on the off chance, and it actually has transpired to fit Magpie, which is awesome and needed at this time of year. And she's also wearing, funnily enough, a rough pair of trousers that I made when I was making the steampunk swap. I wanted to make sure that the leggings that the leggings that I made would fit, so I made a mock-up pair first, and they actually make a sort of a reasonable pair of white jeans. Really, this seems a bit dodgy, but yeah, it'll do. Something for her to wear that's not that fabulous dress or the swap dress that she's been in recently. Over here we've got Judge looking exactly the same, raising a glass to Christmas, although it's very dark, can't really see it very well. He's in his bit of a hodgepodge of a costume because I haven't got him anything decent. But the one that I did want to show you, who looked a bit blank and not very exciting last time I showed her, is Birdie, who has a surname Birdie Lovett. And she is what I did with my Blythe. Again, the light's a bit odd, it's a bit hard to tell. I didn't do a fabulous job of sculpting the lips. In fact, well, the sculpt was alright, but the blushing wasn't brilliant because, as you all are aware, I was in a bit of a rush. Why won't this focus? So weird. There, go on, nearly had it. No, it's not interested. Ah, there we go. Okay. But the eyes, I'm quite pleased with the eyes. They're not quite ladybirds, they're not how they originally were going to be, but they are wings. I don't know, they could be sort of dragonfly wings, insect wings, angel wings, fairy wings even, whatever sort of wings you like. But I figured I can keep her Birdie, I will call her Birdie, because even ladybirds' wings are hidden normally, aren't they? And because they're on her eyelids, of course, when she's got her eyes open, they'll be hidden. So maybe at some point I'll get her a like ladybird themed dress or something. But this actually worked quite well, and she went down quite well at the meet as well, because a lot of people mentioned Tim Burton. She's got a kind of, even though this light doesn't show it very well, she's got a kind of Burton-esque, gothic, emo-y kind of look about her. And those Licorice Dolly eyes, which I've only ever published in black and white, but as you can see they're kind of gold and teal green, and they're stunning in real life. And they go really well with the wings. Or rather, sort of, I kind of coloured the wings and her eyeshadow and everything to go with the eyes, so the whole lot should really work quite well together. and yeah, her eye mechanism has been modded so that she's not always either closed or open. She can be either way. I did that, and I was worried that I'd done it a bit too much, but it works quite well. And of course I've given her a little apple doll. I think that's Circe, or Circe, I think. I can't remember actually. She's got a little badge that I've attached to her dress as well. And I was a bit worried that the frothy, frilly pink dress would be a bit girly when I originally bought the doll, because she came with that. She was sort of half modded. Well, she wasn't modded, but she wasn't in her original state. She had a different scalp. She had the Makielab scalp. She's a raspberry sorbet, but she had a Makielab scalp. And the seller included that dress and a bonnet, which isn't really my kind of thing, but I actually quite like it. But she can always wear her nice little Willy Rockers dress if she needs a different look. Anyway, that's it for now. Oh dear, I've gone to 11 minutes. That's far longer than I planned to. I do have some other things really that I want to say. One about postal services and my nightmare from hell that every doll lover just fears. It's still going on. I am getting gradually closer to the root of things, but I'm doing all the donkey work, and it's really beginning to piss me off, because I'm the buyer, not the seller, and most transactions are the seller's responsibility when something goes wrong. But we won't go into that now. That's for another post. The reason why I'm mentioning it is because somebody else on the Facebook UK forum said, has anybody used TNT? And I immediately thought, I bet it's TNT Post, which is different to TNT. Same three initials at the beginning, totally different companies. Worth looking into. That's just a hint at the moment, but I'll probably do a bigger story on it in a different video completely dedicated to it. And the other thing is, oh gosh, camera, sorry, I was miles away. What's up there? The ceiling, nothing exciting. The other thing is I have set up a website-y, bloggy type thing. It's on a blog, but it's going to be more of a website, I expect. Yeah, in the new year, hopefully I'll have figured out all the variables and I will start doing face-ups. But leading up to that, in another video, I will probably do a sort of launch offer, or reduced rate or something. I haven't really thought it through yet, but I just thought I'd get that in there. And I've called it Pica Pica, which is the Latin term for magpie. It had to be done really, didn't it? It was just begging. So yes, I've done a little logo and everything and set that all up. And I just need to build up my portfolio really now. There's a few people that would like me to do stuff. There's one girl that's had something done, a little fiancé. Personally, I wouldn't say that I'm brilliant yet. I mean, you can always improve, you always get better and stuff. I know where I'd like to be, skill-wise, but that'll come. It's just practice and repetition and doing it enough. So, okay, so that's 13 minutes, 13 and a half minutes, which may well be less by the time I've edited it, you know me. But that's it, update-wise. Yeah, when I do, see now I completely forgot. I want to celebrate the fact that I have now got 80 subscribers. Thank you very much, can't believe it, that's really cool. And to be honest, I think I've had the biggest boost whilst I've not actually done that many videos. I was doing them quite regularly up until recently. So that's lovely, and I've had over 10,000 views as well, which just sounds mind-blowing to me. So yes, thank you very much for looking at my ugly mug, but more often looking at the beautiful dolls. That's far more impressive. And yes, that I will tie that in probably with the launch of the website and the offer for face-ups, whatever that may be. So unorganised. So yes, it's all good. I'm feeling all Christmassy. Everything's about Christmas shopping. I'm probably going Christmas shopping tomorrow. That's the nightmare at this time of year. All I want to do is stay home and do doll stuff. And all I've got to do is go out and buy people presents. So I'll fit it all in somehow. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next update. Hopefully it won't be a depressing one about crappy postal services, but I just need to tell people what I've what experiences I've had, because it's going to help somebody at some point. So, okay, but thanks for now. See you later. Bye.